Good morning, students. Welcome to Sri GM Donda e-learning class. I am your English teacher Priyanka Srivastav, and today we are going to study chapter number 9, Desert Animals. Students, do you know a desert is a large area of land usually covered with sand that is hot and has very little water and very few plants. So now let's think about animals that live in such places with not much water at all. Students, deserts are very dry places. Animals living in deserts have special qualities or adaptation that allow them to live in harsh temperature and use less water, whereas desert animals mostly eat plants, insects, and other animals. There are many different kinds of desert animals that you can see in this picture. Animals like camel, rattlesnake, sandcat, eagle, mongoose, etc. are desert animals. To know more about desert animals, let's read and understand your chapter number 9, Desert Animals. So students, kindly open your textbook page number 112 in that first paragraph. Deserts are the driest places on earth and sometimes go for months or even years without rain. But even the desert animals cannot survive without water for long periods in the scorching sun. So they have had to find different ways of coping with the harsh condition. For example, gerbils spend the hottest part of the day in cool underground burrows. And strange insects called darkling beetles are experts at catching drops of moisture on their legs, then lifting them into the air until the drops trickle down into their mouths. Not all deserts are endless seas of rolling sand dunes. Some are rocky or pebble and dotted with small bushes, while others are sprinkled with colorful flowers during the spring. So students, this first paragraph explains that deserts are the places which have less water and almost no rain for months together and sometimes in a year also. Therefore, they are the driest places on earth. But animals who live here, it is difficult for them as well to live without water for a long span of time, especially during hot days of summer. So they find their own alternate ways to beat such difficult conditions of the atmosphere. For example, gerbils go underground during hot days in their cool burrows. Darkling beetle is an insect which use a strange way to beat the heat. They drag drops of moisture from their legs, lift them in the air and drop them into their mouth. All the deserts are not the same hills of sand. Each has its own characteristic. Some are stony and have a rugged surface with small bushy plants. Few also have colorful flowers during the spring season. Now, the second paragraph. There are more than 2300 different kinds of snakes around the world, ranging from just 15 centimeters long to more than 11 meters. Most snakes are quite harmless. But there, turn the next page student, page number 113, are a few that are so poisonous they can kill a human being with just one bite. Most snakes lay eggs, but there are many which give birth to their young. In the dry, rocky deserts of America lives a rather evil-looking snake with a very bad reputation. Its frightening rattle can be heard as far as 30 meters away, and it can strike with lightning speed. So the second paragraph explains that snakes are also of many types. There are about 23 types of snakes. They range from the smallest size, that is just 15 centimeters long, to more than 11 meters. Most of the snakes are harmless, but few are so poisonous that their one bite is enough to kill anyone. Most of them lay eggs to reproduce, but many are there who give birth to their young ones. American deserts are dry and rocky in nature. There lives an evil-looking snake with a very bad reputation. One can hear its sharp sound even from a distance of 30 meters. It strikes very fast with lightning speed. Now the third paragraph. But the rattlesnakes, or rattler as it is sometimes called, prefers to avoid people if it possibly can. It holds its tail upright and rattles the end whenever it is disturbed, in the hope that the intruder will go away. However, if its warnings are ignored and it feels threatened, it will coil ready to bite. But the rattler itself cannot hear the noise its own tail makes. Like most snakes, it hears things through vibrations in the ground. If a person walks nearby the snake, can feel the movement, but if the same person were to shout, it would not hear a thing. Rattlesnakes are very common and widespread animals living right across the American continent from Canada to Argentina. They feed on a variety of prey including mice, voles, rats, chipmunks and many other. Turn the next page, page number 114. Small animals. Rattlesnakes kill their prey with venom. Like all snakes, they swallow the unfortunate animals whole. Few snakes have to eat more than once a week, and some, such as the larger pythons, can survive for a year or more without eating. So students, this third paragraph explains us that there is also the rattler or rattlesnakes. Its choice is to avoid people as much as it can. If it feels disturbed, it holds its tail upright and gives a sharp sound to make the intruder to move away. But if its warnings are not paid attention and it feels threatened, it will turn around to bite. The strange thing is that it can not hear the sound its snake's tail makes. Like other snakes, it also hears through the waves produced on the ground. Means it can feel the vibration but cannot hear the sound. Snake can feel the movement of a walking person but cannot hear his voice. How loud may he shout? Rattlesnakes are commonly found in American continent from Canada to Argentina. Their prey choice include small animals like mice, small plants, eating rodents, means worms, rats, etc. They use poisonous toxin in their body to kill its prey. The way other snakes gulp down or eat animals completely, their eating habits also vary. Say, some snakes eat more than once a week, and some like large pythons can do without eating for a year or more. Now students, fourth paragraph. Mongooses like to hunt together, but they always keep a lookout for dangerous predators nearby, poking their noses into holes, overturning rocks with their paws, and scratching the grounds with their sharp claws. Banded mongooses are very amusing animals to watch. A common sight in many parts of Africa. They travel in groups of about 20 to forage for beetles, millipedes, and other small creatures. Students, mongooses go hunting in groups. They always keep a place from where they can watch predators near them. It is interesting to watch them banded, poking their nose into holes, overturning rocks with their paws, and scratching the ground with their sharp claws. It is very common to view them traveling in groups of about 20. They travel in search of food. Their food is beetles, millipedes, and other small creatures. Now student, fifth paragraph. They like to hunt together, keeping in touch whenever they go out of sight behind rocks or bushes by twittering and calling, always on the lookout for danger. Hawks, eagles, and large snakes, they warn one another with a special alarm call if they spot anything suspicious. In the fifth paragraph, mongooses moves in groups to search their food, but if they need to move to places which are not visible, like at the back of bushes or rocks, they make a sound like a twittering to stay in touch. They take extra care to keep place from where they can watch the animals who are dangerous for them, like hawks, eagles, and large snakes. On noticing anything doubtful, they make a special warning call to alert one another. Now student, next page, page number 115, sixth paragraph. Mongooses are famous for being able to kill snakes without getting hurt themselves. Their reactions are so fast that they can dodge each time the snake strikes. They continually make a nuisance of themselves until after a while, then when the snake gets tired, they quickly dive in for the kill. So in the sixth paragraph, mongooses are known for their ability to kill snakes. They don't even get hurt while doing so. Their reactions are very fast and can move quickly. After attacking the snake, they continually keep annoying the snake with their attacks until it gets tired and gets killed. Now seventh paragraph. All the female mongooses have their kitten at about the same time. They are raised by the whole group in a den made inside an old termite mound or a hollow log. When most of the adults are out looking for food, one or two males stay behind to stand guard until the others turn for the night. In the seventh paragraph, mongooses means all the female mongooses give birth to their babies at the same time. The babies are raised by the whole group. Means looking after the babies is not the responsibility of one rather, while the group means whole the group, they raise them in a den, means the house they have made inside an old termite mound or in a hollow log. When they go out in a search of food, two of the male members stay back to look after the babies and wait till the others come back. Now the 8th paragraph. Another animal which lives in the deserts is the camel. Camels were first domesticated by people many thousands of years ago. In the wild, camels usually live in a small groups of up to the 30 animals. Camels have a long shaggy winter coats to keep warm and shorter tidier coats in the summer to keep cool. A thirsty camel can drink as much as 30 gallons of water, that is about 500 full glasses, in just 10 minutes. Normally, however, it gets all the moisture it needs from deserts, plants, and can survive for up to 10 months without drinking any water at all. Now students, the 8th paragraph is about a camel. The camel is another desert animal. It was first tamed by people, was kept as a domestic animal at homes thousands of years ago. Camels have unique capacities to adjust with their atmosphere like in the forest. They live in small groups of 30. They have a long untidy hair to use as a coat to keep their body warm in winter, and this long coat falls away and gets shortened as summer approaches to keep cool. Camels can drink almost 30 gallons, about 500 glasses of water whenever they are thirsty in just 10 minutes. Its body can get moisture from the desert plants and can live without drinking water for up to 10 months. Now students, turn the next page, page number 116. Last paragraph, 9th paragraph. There are two different kinds of camel. One known as the dromedary has only a single hump. The other is called a Bactrian camel and has two humps. The humps help the animal to survive in the desert by acting as storage containers, but they don't store water, as many people wrongly believe. They are full of fat. This fat nourishes the camels when food is scarce. If they have nothing to eat for several days, their humps shrink as the fat is used up. There are many other ways in which camels are adapted to desert life. Their mouths are so tough that even the sharp thorn cannot pass through. So students, the last paragraph tells us that camels are of two kinds. Dromedary, which has a single hump, and Bactrian, which has two humps. As you can see in this picture, one single hump and two humps. The hump is there to help the animal to survive without water in the desert. It acts as a storage container, but it does not store water as people think and believe. These humps are full of fat. This fat feeds the camel when food is less in quantity. When fat is used, the size of the hump becomes smaller as it is used up instead of food. Camels use many other ways as well as to live and adjust in the desert. Their mouths are tough and hard. They can even eat thorns and they do not hurt them. So students, this is all about your chapter. Now these are the hard words of this chapter. So we will read these hard words. So repeat after me. Number 1, survive. Number 2, scorching. Number 3, gerbils. Number 4, burrows. Number 5, beetles. Number 6, moisture. Number 7, trickle. Number 8, dunes. Number 9, pebbly. Number 10, poisonous. Number 11, evil. Number 12, reputation. Number 13, rattlesnake. Number 14, threatened. Number 15, Argentina. Number 16, continent. Number 17, wolves. Number 18, chipmunks. Number 19, venom. Number 20, pythons. Number 21, mongooses. Number 22, predators. Number 23, poking. Number 24, forage. Number 25, millipedes. Number 26, hawks. Number 27, dodge. Number 28, nuisance. Number 29, twittering. Number 30, dive. 31, termite. 32, domesticated. 33, shaggy. 34, tidier. 35, thirsty. 36, gallons. 37, dromedary. 38, Bactrian. 39, nourishes. 40, HUMPS. 41, shrine. 42, thorn. So students, this is all about your chapter. I hope you have understood the chapter and enjoyed a lot. By this way I conclude this chapter. Thank you. Have a nice day.